Hello, everyone. Welcome to AMN, the Akin Marino Network. And this is the first time I'm coming to you in 2024. So happy 2024, everyone. Happy 2024. I'm going to be with you very briefly today, but I want to remind us of something. It is important that we are constantly reminding ourselves of why we do this. Why are we here? What can we do to do better in our lives? So today, let's talk about reimagining and repurposing lives. Look, there is nothing as good as a new year to start a a clean slate, to start something different. I know people say, this doesn't work and that doesn't work, new year resolutions don't work, etc., etc. But you work, and you have to work in 2024. That means your purpose has to come to bear. Your lives can be reimagine it in ways that transcends your own limitations, if that makes sense. And so for the next few minutes, let's talk about that. Well, when we talk about reimagining and repurposing our lives, it's like an artist who is standing, looking at their canvas, and they're trying to say, contemplate, how am I going to make this a fresh creation? How are you going to make your life a fresh creation in 2024? A lot of us bring our own baggages, we bring our own traumas and sufferings. We bring it, we package it, and we present a very pseudo self to the world. And this is not working for you. So how about in 2024, you decide that I am going to transform this canvas. I'm going to transform this existing piece into something new and vibrant. In the book of Jeremiah, we were transported to the potter's house. And in the potter's house, the potter at this point being God himself, he is, creating a masterpiece, and he is forming it, and everything's supposed to be going well. But all of a sudden he looked at this supposedly masterpiece, and it has a problem. There was something wrong with it. And the potter didn't look at it and say, oh my God, what am I going to do? Oh my goodness. The Jeremiah tells us that the potter just decided to create something new, something vibrant. Yeah, there is a therapy known as DBT, dialectical behavioral. And part of the philosophy of that is, well, we can take two opposing concepts, two opposing experiences, integrate them into something completely new. It is what we can do in our lives, no matter what has happened in the past, no matter what's happening in the present, or no matter what's going to happen. It's about thinking beyond your present, thinking beyond your own limitations. It's about taking stock of where I am right now, where you are right now, and begin to envision something better, to the point where, prosperity and success and peace and joy will literally be automatic. This year is a year of miracles. This is a year of the, fantastic. This is the year of wonders. And can you think that? Can you take a deep breath into that? Breathing and breathe out. My year of miracles. Can you feel it? Can you see it? Can you transport yourself to the miracle place? Whatever it is, you want a miracle in your life. It could be in your health, it could be in your finances, it could be in your soul, your spirit. Where do you want that miracle to happen? The how is not your issue, but where do you want it? And I want you to just close your eyes and see if you can envision it. Can you envision it? Can you see it? Can you push beyond your own limitations? If you are able to do that, to catch a little glimpse of your miraculous life, I salute you. You know, in this life that we live, there are so many experiences, and we know suffering is common. But we want, what if we're able to flip that and make peace common, and make goodness be the majority of our experiences? We can flip that. Can we do that in 2024? you know so what I'm presenting to you is repurposing and reimagining your life. Reimagining your life. Sometimes we have patterns that emerge in our lives, and these patterns no longer reflect who we are. Some of you have not updated yourself. I was talking to someone the other day, and actually a group of our healing circle group. I was talking to them, and I'm going to talk to you about healing circle in a minute. I was speaking to them about upgrading and updating the new you. Some of you, because we have these neural pathways that have been formed based on all of the stuff that you experienced in your past, and now there's a new you who has learned better, who is healing, but yet you don't know it. You haven't updated the parts of you who are still trying to protect you. So this year, let this be a year where you update the software, your emotional software. Let it be the year that you update your psychological, social, financial software. Some of you still have poverty mentality. You need to begin to update that into what needs to work for you. You understand? Um, we ask ourselves deep questions. Are we following the path that fulfills us? Are you following the path that fulfills you? In 2024, find your pathway. You need to find your pathway. And once you find your pathway, stay there. Begin to look at your daily actions, and begin to say, do they align to my deepest need, my deepest desires, my deepest values, my sense of purpose? And if they don't, we can reimagine and repurpose. We can reimagine and repurpose. You understand what I'm saying? When we talk about repurposing our lives, it doesn't necessarily mean we're making this, 360 drastic change. It can be something as simple as changing or shifting my perspective. Sometimes it's just how I'm thinking. How I need to allow my thoughts and my feelings to align. Shift. I don't have to hate this person. I can actually have compassion on them. I don't have to be limited because of because of my lack of training. I can actually do better. I don't have to stay in a little box. I can actually live a life that without walls. A shift in your perspective, a shift in the way you're thinking. And that would also then impact your emotions, how you're feeling. Because when you think right, you also need to feel right. Feelings are very important, feelings are very powerful. So when we're talking about this change, this repurposing, it's not necessarily like I'm going to move countries and I'm going to move this. No, it just means, can I shift in my thought life? Can I shift something and move in a different direction? Can I redefine success? Can I redefine peace? Can I redefine, anything that needs to work for me? I need to redefine it so that I'm not just copying the standards of the society. What do I need to bring joy and contentment in my life? You understand? What do I need? Sometimes I tell women especially, keep it simple. Just keep it simple. We don't have to do everything. High powered careers, all of these things are fine, but there's nothing as beautiful as your health and your wellness. Because that is where the juice is at, people. And that's what we're talking about today. Are you with me? Yeah. And so we have prepared for 2024 for you at JARS Traumatic Stress Institute. We are prepared for you to come in and take some of our classes. We have healing circles, which I'll talk about later. But I just want to leave you with some more information today, because I believe that education is healing, it's powerful, it's transformative. So to repurpose is this ability to adapt. If you find that you're very rigid and you can't adjust and adapt, that's a trauma response. The ability to have psychological flexibility and emotional adaptability, that is where the a successful life comes from. That is where a balanced life is. So when we're talking about to repurpose your life, we mean to be adaptive. It means that I can move, I can change, I can grow, I can recycle my life experience into wisdom. I can take, a dissonance and formulate a new ways of living. It's about learning from my past and bravely sculpting my future that actually resonates at the core of me, that I am okay. That's what I'm talking about. It might involve, you setting some boundaries. But sometimes I don't, boundaries are good, but I hear people saying things like, if you have all these friends and they're not for you, you need to, get rid of them. If you have this, get rid of them. You just keep getting rid of all kinds of people. But the common denominator is you. The common denominator is you. My belief is that once I show up in my healed self, once I show up in my powerful self, everything begins to readjust. Everything, the friends that are not supposed to be there will no longer be there. The new ones that are supposed to come in will come in. The reason why I'm still surrounded by sharks, I'm surrounded by wolves, is because there's something in me that calls out to them. So in 2024, do the work from the inside out and not from the outside in. Think of what are the essentials in your life. What are some of the essentials? What are some of the things you need to have? And say yes to the essentials. Say yes to the essentials. Align your soul. Align your spirit and your soul and your body so that you can get to a place of new growth. This is what we're talking about. One of the ways we're going to help you do that is by all the trainings that we have at JARS. Get on our website, jarseducation.com. Watch out for our ads. It's there. But I know that there's a healing circle happening. We just finished one, and there's another one happening where you can come in. It's a group coaching. You come in, and I will help you face, those giants that seem to be, hovering over you and, seems to be resistance. And we're going to help you get rid of it. All right. It's 4 weeks, and I'm inviting all of you to build up the courage to embrace change and start that by coming in and joining one of these healing circles that we have. Anything that no longer serves you well, anything that you have been couching in and covering up, this year I want you to reimagine life in a different way. Let it unfold in its full magnificent bloom. That's what we're talking about. So ask yourselves, what part of your life are calling for transformation? What parts are those? How can I repurpose my time, my energy, and my talents to create this miraculous life that feels authentic and fulfilling? Once you have those answers, then you're ready. And we will help you at JARS to get those answers. So join our healing circle, and I wish you well. Bye bye. Wait, I think I should also give you the website to just if you go on jarseducation.com, you will see the links. And so you can register and join the classes or join one of our programs. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.